Well, it's my pleasure to be here with Mark Biggie of the Al's Garden Center stores, and we're going to be talking about poinsettias. And really, Mark, it is not too early anymore, right after Halloween, to get poinsettias. Look at the colors of these that we're holding.
Yeah, they're great for Thanksgiving, great decorations around the house, blends real well with all the autumn colors.
So tell me the name of these two varieties.
Well, this one is Cinnamon Star, the one that you have in your hands. It is, it's gorgeous. This one is brand new this year, and it's so new it doesn't even have a name yet. Right now, it's called Trial Number 1180, but we're thinking about naming it something in honor of maybe the Oregon State University baseball team, national champions, maybe back-to-back or something. We don't know yet.
So there's one for all of you sports fans, and it really is. It's an orange.
Yeah, it's orange and almost a black
beautiful
leaf underneath it. It's beautiful.
Well, you know, and so many people think of red as poinsettias only, and this really is a big year for red, but there's just a few other ones out here that we were going to talk about. Let's start over here.
Right. This is Shimmering Surprise, is what you have here. It's a beautiful pink and white blotched poinsettia. Down below that, we have Da Vinci, and that's another off color. It's got a pink with a little bit of peach.
It's almost a marbly looking to it.
It's
really beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. Then you have Hollytone. Down here, a nice variegated leaf going to the red, which is really traditional.
Yeah.
You know, red is really in this year. It's traditional, but it is definitely in.
And I said to you earlier, red is the new red.
It is.
So really, it's red this year.
Yeah.
And these two are beautiful.
Yeah, this is an exclusive here at Al's Garden Center. It's called the Pinot Noir, and I absolutely love this for the deep, rich red that's in it.
So when someone says to me, William, what's your favorite wine and your favorite poinsettia, I can say Pinot Noir.
All in one.
There you go, and get it at Al's.
You got it. This is another brand new one for this year. This one's called Carousel Deep Red.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's got the nice curled leaf, or the curled bract to it, and it is just the deep color goes right along with the Pinot Noir.
Well, you know, Mark, the fun thing I think that's happened in the last few years with poinsettias is companion planting and doing like color pots almost of poinsettias.
Right.
You guys have some great ideas here. Let's go over some of them that you could use.
Yeah, one of my favorites is, it's new this year also. It's another euphorbia, so it goes right with the poinsettia, also a euphorbia, but this one's called Diamond Frost, and it's just so delicate and white, it just makes that red stand out.
And I have to say that these are actually, you can take these poinsettias out, that the things are planted in there. It's a great idea, so you can replace them and put different colors poinsettias in.
Absolutely, you bet. Yeah, another great accent plant is the shooting star hydrangea.
Beautiful.
Again, that's just coming into bloom, be bright white, really accents a poinsettia as well.
And let's not forget ivies. I mean, they're a great thing.
You bet. You can put those right around the 4-inch. It works really well. Or some lower foliage for the plants.
Well, you know, inevitably, every year people buy poinsettias, and most of them seem to die before the holidays ever get here. What are some ideas that you can give us for keeping them alive?
Well, probably the most important thing to remember about poinsettias is the watering of them.
Sure.
They like to be kept moist, but not too wet. So often people water them, leave them in these neat little sleeves.
How
they get when they
convenient, you know, it's in
home.
there.
That's right. You don't get water everywhere, but what you really want to do is take the poinsettia out of the sleeve, take it over, water it in your sink, let it fully drain out, and then place it back in and put it where it should belong.
So really, this is not for catching all the water. This is just for the few drips that would come out.
That's right.
And the same goes with containers like
any
this.
containers without holes in the bottom, absolutely.
What about light, temperature, stuff like that?
Yeah, poinsettias are actually a highlight plant, so you want them by a nice window. You want a steady temperature around 65 degrees, so you want to keep them away from the extremes, the cold air or the hot air, you know, keep them away from furnace, front doors where you're always having a draft, something like that.
Yeah, so you don't want to put it right by the front door where every time you open it, the north winds blow into it.
Yeah, they don't do so well there. You'll find a lot of dropped leaves if you do that.
Well, you know, I believe you also have a little chart or a piece of information that people can get.
Yeah, whenever you get a poinsettia here, you get a nice poinsettia care tips card, and so it just goes over all the things we talked about and all the things that it's always kind of hard to remember, just to take care of your poinsettias, and if you take care of them, they'll last now through New Year's.
Certainly,
no problem.
Certainly they would. So, you know, whether you're looking for a new color, whether you're looking for traditional red, whether you want some ideas on how to put them together, or even if you just want to know how to take care of them, you can certainly go to any of the Al's Garden Centers and have their wonderful staffs help you out. Mark, always a pleasure. Thanks so much, man.
Thanks for coming.